Hey there, Adam here with another episode of whatever we're calling this. Really what this is that I came on site to Parkwood Baptist Church in Virginia, and I've been working with one of our worship ministry school students on this project, and I've come here in person to help out with some of the things that we're doing. So let me show you what we've been up to. The main thing that we have done is removed 8,642 feet of cable. I just made that number up, but we literally removed hundreds and hundreds of unused cables from this tech booth to various places on the stage, and really cleaning up behind the booth here. So there were at least 3 times as many cables back there as there are now. And we switched over from using DisplayPort to VGA to Cat5 type of cables coming out of this computer to now a Decklink Duo is installed in here. And we're running SDI over to our ATEM Constellation 1ME. So this is now the video switcher being used. It's all SDI, so SDI feeds are coming into this as well as out of this to the different places like the Resi Ray encoder, the HyperDeck right there, as well as a CCTV internal television for the lobby and different places. Feed is also going over to their fellowship hall, and their fellowship hall is also sending over a feed on camera 3, which they just turned off, but this camera comes from their other rooms that they can use the encoder in this room. We're soon going to switch to having a separate encoder for that room, but for now, that's how that works. We've got the Old Faithful X32. I was able to use a lot of the things that I teach in mixing for worship and help out with the sound here. So we've got our buses going into our groups, and then our groups going into our live stream matrix, and our live stream matrix going to our ATEM. So we're able to really clean up the sound for both in-room as well as online.
Before we continue on with the video, a quick word from our sponsor, the Worship Ministry School Accelerator Program. You may not know this, but in addition to all the YouTube content we're creating here at Churchfront, we also partner with local church worship and production ministries to help them hit their ministry goals. Over the past 4 years, we've worked personally with hundreds of worship ministries around the globe. We've helped churches navigate upgrading their worship tech, building better systems to grow their team of volunteers, as well as address any knowledge or skill gaps required for modern day worship ministry. When you join the Accelerator program, you get access to our entire library of online, on-demand courses, and you get unlimited access to our team of Churchfront coaches. To learn more about joining the program, click the link below this video to apply and schedule your free strategy session today. Now let's get back to the video.
Another big focus of this trip was just organization in general, so we ended up having to do a lot of getting things out of this space that didn't need to be here, throwing away things that were broken, and getting this little organizer. So instead of things being in a bin that opened up into this rack, these drawers are facing out. You can kind of see what's going on in there, but we also just got rid of a lot of garbage. So this space is going to be a lot easier for operators to come in and use and feel more comfortable. As always, we are not done yet. I was just here for a few days and there's plenty of work still to be done. One of those is to get our Stream Deck up and running so that we can use that to pull up camera presets as well as operate the ATEM Constellation 1ME. And also using macros, so things like the Bible study. Someone wants to hit one button that says Bible study instead of having to log into this computer and open up the ATEM software or have someone to do that for them. So that's going to be a great benefit. This is also one room. As I mentioned, there's a fellowship hall. So we've got an X32 rack that we're going to use in that room, as well as a little small PC with a touchscreen, so you can use the X32 Edit on the touchscreen to operate that mixer. So we'll be replacing that mixer. We've also got the Resi Ray encoder that we'll be putting in that other room so that there's a separate encoder for that separate room that has different events. We'll also continue to utilize the training within Worship Ministry School to train the volunteers here as well as coaching calls, so we'll be able to help them get through any places that they are stuck. But I'm looking forward to continuing to work with the team here. If you're in a similar situation where you want to make some changes fast and maybe you are scared to make changes, you're scared to throw things away, to change the way that things are without having someone coming alongside you, then that's what we're here for. We would love to come alongside you and help you through those changes to improve your worship ministry, make things better and simpler for volunteers, improve those volunteer relationships. Whatever it is that you're working on, we would love to help you with that. So go to the link below or worshipministryschool.com/apply to learn more.